good evening and welcome to Coliseo Evangelista Mora. It's Colombia versus Chile. It's game day 5 of Group C in the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers for the Americas. Here's the games. Colombia, Chile and Venezuela play Brazil. And Venezuela, Chile on Monday, and Colombia play Brazil later in the window. And that will complete the first round. All results from the first round go to the second round. So you get out the second round, you're at the Basketball World Cup finals. Brazil 4-0, the favourites from this group. Colombia 2-1, trying to win a third game at this stage of the competition for the first time. Chile are winless, 0-4. They're on a difficult winning streak, or difficult losing streak at the moment. They've lost their last 7 games and lost their last 8 away games. 25 years these two teams have been playing each other, going back to 2001 South American Championships, as Chile are introduced. You've got Sebastian Suarez at 12.5 points a game. Felipe Hasse, 16 points, 8 rebounds. He's key player for them. And Ignacio Varela, 7.3 assists. So there's some scoring potential on this team, and in their last 2 games they've hit 13 threes. So they've got plenty of firepower from beyond the arc. Here comes Colombia. Jaime Echenique. He's got 10 points in his last 3 games. The only player to have done that. He's averaging 15 points, 6 rebounds, 1.7 block. That's good enough for first and second. Brian Angola, well known in European circles as well as in this part of the world. 10 points, 4 assists. They're going to want a lot from him tonight. They want to continue winning, get the best record they can. Romario Roque, 5.7 assists. That leads that. Juan Tello, 12.7 points a game. And Juan Cardenas, 5.5 rebounds. So there goes Echenique. Thomas Diaz is the head coach, and the fans really getting behind their team here. And well, Colombia can go a big way forward to confirming qualification. Brazil are the only team at the moment to have qualified for the Basketball World Cup, which is going to be held in Qatar next August and September. We will pause for the national anthems. That's a very lively anthem section from Chile first and then Colombia. And still, as the players go through their pre-match rituals. As the referees, Jesse Diaz, Grant Tody and Teresa Stuck from Puerto Rico and USA respectively, and Colombia with a win tonight will advance to the next stage. Here's the Chile starting five: Felipe Iñaco, Sebastian Herrera, Franco Morales, Felipe Haas and Fabian Martinez. There's head coach Juan Cordoba. His team are 0-4. Even with 2 wins. It will be very difficult to move forward. Juan Tello, Romaro Roque, Hansel Antentia, Brian Angola and Jaime Echenique leading the way for Colombia. Colombia ranked 55 in the world, Chile 61. They've been playing each other for 25 years. And Colombia won the last matchup. And there's Thomas Diaz, head coach of Colombia. Let's listen to the coaches. As we get started, just to confirm, Chile cannot qualify for the second round in this game day. They will be eliminated if they lose to Colombia and Venezuela beats Brazil. Colombia will qualify for the second round if beat Chile, or if Chile beat Colombia by 7 points or less, and Venezuela beat Brazil. So everything's not clear at the moment, but Chile are in a very precarious position. They've lost their last 7 games in World Cup qualifiers. They've lost their last 8 away games. They're going to be hoping that their 3-point threat is firing tonight and can cause an upset, as it would be. They're only 6 places behind Colombia. In the world rankings, but if they don't win, if they lose and Venezuela beat Brazil, their World Cup hopes are dashed. The top 3 teams from each of the groups in the Americas progress to the next round. And then there'll be 2 groups of 6. And from the 12 teams in the second round. So we're underway. Chile in the red, attacking the basket to our left, and Colombia in the yellow. Franco Morales. Screen offered. He goes all himself, pulls up. Elbow J, nothing but net for Chile. They know what this game means, and so do their fans. Mario Roque, lead assist man for this team. Pull up J off the dribble. And attempted rebound by Colombia. They do get it back. Roque again. Roque fires away and drains it. Big time shot from Romario Roque. 11 points a game. He's averaging. Chile, can they respond? Into the post. Felipe Hasse. Just couldn't elevate, not enough strength there, and the crowd, the Colombian crowd enjoyed that effort on defense. Ansel Ententia. Wide open shot incoming, is just off for Jaime Ekanike, their leading scorer and rebounder, and averaging nearly 2 blocks a game. Ball's inside again to Hasse. Corner 3 is short. And here comes Angola. Colombia setting things up in the half court. Roque, a lot of ball handling. Shots up and is off by Juan Tello. Pushed ahead. Iñaco, still Iñaco. Oh, blocked! Big block by Jaime Echenike. Iñaco again. This time, not to be denied, he gets all the way to the basket. Fake handoff, but Tello couldn't make it. Long range J, he makes that though. He missed the easier one and made the long range 2-pointer. Right start from both teams here. Back inside. Just can't get his balance inside there. Felipe Hasse. Angola, he doesn't normally have much problem with balance, but he was out of control there, and here comes Chile. And no foul, just a coming together of bodies. That's a foul. Wow. That was uncompromising by Felipe Iñaco. And Ansel Ententia in some discomfort there. referees talk it over. That it did look a very physical act. It's just a straight push by Iñaki. Maybe it's in response to the not getting a call down the other end, but you can't take matters into your own hands like that. So the pleasantries are out of the way. We are well and truly in an America's battle here. So we're underway. An interesting pass from Brian Angodi. He got mid-air, and then the pass wasn't on. Catch and shoot for Chile, just firing away. Remember, 13 threes made in their last two games. Step back, free throw line, Jay, is just short for Hansel Antentia. Franco Morales goes left around the screen, and now looking inside again. There is a mismatch. Turn around, Jay, and nothing but net for Felipe Haase. 16 points, 8 rebounds. He is a key figure for this Chile team. They just need to find him in the right spots by the look of it. Down from Colombia, nearly halfway through the first quarter. And Montelio loses possession on that left-hand dribble. Penetrate kick, Telio again, pull up Jay. Drains it, nice shot off the dribble for Juan Telio. Averaging nearly 13 points a game, 5 rebounds, 2 meters 5, playing in Argentina at Corrientes. Double team on the big man. Back outside, no hesitation on the shot. And here comes Colombia. Roque inside to Echenique. Can't get it to go. And Angola hits the floor. Little pass inside, back outside. Stand still three, nothing but net. Carrasco. Sebastian Carrasco. 1 of 1. And then all the way to the basket. They just couldn't get it to go. And Chile lead by 2 and can extend that lead. Penetrate, kick, wide open 3. Kevin Rubio doesn't want to take that 3. But they get another offensive opportunity because of the tip. And it pays dividends. Felipe Hasse, wonderful rebounding, leading rebounder, tips it back, and Verdena. 3 offensive rebounds, Colombia, 2 for Chile. And Chile with a 5-point lead, forcing a timeout for Colombia.
Si competimos más en defensa, metiéndonos en línea de pase, no vamos a poder ir. Ellos jueguen en 1 contra 1, que no se asocien. Vamos a concertar los tiros, nos están lanzando.
Well, the 2 bigs for these teams, Echenique and Philip Hasse, leading scorers for these 2 ball clubs, have been very prevalent so far in the ball game so far. 55th ranked Colombia are 2-1 so far, having played 1 less game. They will be playing Venezuela to complete the first round a little bit later, well, certainly in the next week. Colombia being used for Venezuela games. Roque just can't get it to go right out of the timeout. Went straight to the basket, and look at that attack by Kevin Rubio. Really slashed to the basket, and Chile are really coming out firing, knowing that their backs are against the wall. Telio inside, and a miss to handle by Jaime Echenique. Chile, extra pass, wide open, it's just off for Sebastian Suarez, who's 2nd leading scorer for Chile. So Colombia getting away with 1 there. Atentia under a lot of attention. Here comes Echenique. And Chile in team fouls. So Atentia will go to the free throw line. Here at the line. And he makes the next free throw. (14-9) Chile. It's a good start for them. Chile in red, Colombia in their home yellow. And good defense from Roque, getting right in the passing lane. Angola! Oh my goodness, he has just taken off and crushed a right-hand dunk, and he loves it. Everybody in this arena loved that play. Quite extraordinary. Brian Angola could do this. He's just done it. He has exploded right on Chile with that dunk. 11 points, 10 rebounds he's averaging. That was the one game he played in November. Now they need him, and a three just to calm everything down for Chile. He's 2 years old now, 6'4", Brian Angola. Shots up, and he's off. Attempted rebound by Telio, and he skips along the baseline. But he gets it stolen. Chile really hanging tough here. Chile in the half court. Ignacio Varela, their lead assist man, 7.3 assists a game. Aito Piquet is in the game as well. Floater is good. Nice play by Sebastian Caraco. 8-point lead for Chile. They must win. Give themselves any chance of progressing to the second round, but Juan Telio, 12.7 points a game, is filling it up from 2-point range. 6-point advantage for the visitors. Last minute of the first, inside. Piquet back outside, deep three is off left. Roque. Blocked along the baseline was Juan Cardenza. Juan Cardenas blocked as he went along the baseline. Caraco. Tap head. Time running down, but catch square ups just off. Angola saves it really well, and Roque was able to get that pass. Roque slows down. That's clever. He's taking things into his own hands, averaging 11 points a game, and now Colombia come with a surge. And the crowd get excited. End of the first quarter. Colombia 15, Chile 19. Here's the statistics for the game. Chile 56% from 2, 3 of 9 from 3. Really come here. So they come here to try and win the game. Stumble, but they haven't stumbled much. Great response to that stumble. Then Roque came back with a fadeaway. Very physical and uncompromising. Telio showing his range. Nice job inside by Philippe. That's it. Pass fake. Telio knocks down the elbow two. Just simple moving without the ball. And then Roque to Angola, play of the game. Big time play for Angola. Throwing it down. That's how you finish a 2-on-1 break, and that's how you finish a slow down Euro step by Romario or Roque. So 1 quarter in the books. Chile lead. Scan the QR code, get Courtside 1891. All your streams, all the World Cup qualifiers, everything you need. Extended highlights, all the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers around the world. Reina Montano is in for Colombia. Juan Cordoba's got to be happy with his Chile team. A full start there. Wiping some moisture. Get this Atentia in the thick of it. So we're off again, Colombia. One, Cardenas, and there's the, oh, he's gone up for the dunk with his left hand. A great defense without fouling by Chile. What an attempted move that was off the screen, but the pass is deflected by Chile. Wow, that could have been a highlight to end all highlights. Morales off the glass and in. Great play by the Chilean guard. Chile continue to lead on the road. Michael Jackson is in. Hands off. Heina Montano in. Atentia at the moment, fade away, drains it. Ansel Atentia saying, it's okay guys, I've got this. Back comes Franco Morales. Guarded by Jackson. Screen from Piquet. Oh, nice Euro step through. Beautiful play by Sebastian Herrera. Handoff, Angola. What excitement is he going to give us the rest of the game? Defense too tough there as they jumped out as dribbled across. Good play. On that handoff, Sebastian Herrera just getting in amongst it. In amongst the handoff there. And causing the turnover. Look, just got in between the two players. They weren't tight enough on that handover. There can't be any gaps as the players taking that handoff. Morales, left hand dribble now, screened by Martinez. Another screen by Piquet. Morales still has it though. Suarez attacks. Hard jump stop, back out. They need to get a shot up. Here it comes. And right on the shot clock buzzer for Chile. They are really wired in here. They're dialed in. They realise this is a massive, massive game. 9-point advantage for Chile. Morales comes out, second foul. Colombia with the sideline inbound. Roque. Try and create something. Telio fakes the handoff. Hands it off to Atentia. Catch. Immediate shot is long. Rebound by Fabian Martinez. Corner three is, well, it's not attempted, and then there's a foul away from the ball against Colombia. Just look underneath. Before Suarez can take the shot, the whistle is blown. This is going to be a Juan Cordoba masterclass, getting the job done on the road, and Chile desperately needed it. Spin, nice play, beautiful by Sebastian Herrera. Every Chilean player is stepping up to the plate this evening. Telio is attacking the defense there, causing Aito to get all sorts of problems. Just catches half squares up in his hands. He does move his feet, but maybe just too much contact. Chile in team fouls. We're about to go to team fouls. Thomas Diaz and Cordoba. Tough, uncompromising America's basketball. Roque dribbles through, round arm finish, can't get it to go, ball's loose. Echenique can't get it either, just can't quite get the handles. Franco Morales chases it down. Sebastian Herrera. Screen coming from Felipe Hasse. Deep three is good. Great arc on that jump shot from Franco Morales, and the roar of satisfaction causes a timeout from Colombia, and Juan Cordoba has got this Chile team all fired up. A long way out. Echenique couldn't extend out on the closeout and the challenge. Everything's going Chile's way. Let's listen in.
Ahora en ofensiva ellos nos están negando la distribución de la pelota. ¿Qué tenemos que hacer? Aquí en este caso vamos con azul, ok, pero la caída limpia tuya. Vamos, con Mario y ¿cómo es? Hansen, sí, Bello, entra aquí, puede ser con Angola o con Romario, no sé. Pero lo importante es que haya la pantalla y este man caiga limpio. ¿Estamos de acuerdo? Si no, ahora mismo tenemos que ponernos metas. Vamos a defenderla. La meta primera es tratar de detenerlos a ellos de aquí en adelante posesión. ¡Hey, 3 paradas seguidas! Ok, 3 paradas, ok. Ellos están acumulados, dale.
Much needed timeout, and Franco Morales at 34 years old now, been representing Chile since the 2010 South American Championship for men, where he averaged 7 points, 2 rebounds, and FIBA AmeriCup 2025 qualifiers as well, 8.5 points a game. Chile on the brink of elimination from these World Cup qualifiers. Certainly if they lose at the moment, they are in control of this game. Inside, Echenique spins. He just can't get it to go. It's just stuck in his hand a little bit. Nice rebound by Hasse. Looking inside, they have to go another route. Back outside. Time is And just ended up putting up a bit of a false shot there. Telio fakes, pulls up, drains it. He's got some nice footwork and a mid-range game to match it. Chile. Morales, still Morales, first World Cup qualifier this campaign, and how Chile need him. He makes them tick. Everybody is following suit. Deep three is off for Michael Jackson. That didn't look a comfortable shooting rhythm. Morales gets it ripped away. The big fella's going to shoot a three just off. Felipe Hasse just missing that. Felipe Hasse. Three-pointer up is off. That's a couple of threes. Look tough. And okay. All the way. Can't get it to go. No. There was contact, but no foul. Pass ahead. Extra pass. And they keep it alive, but that's three empty offenses for Chile. Telio pulls up. You know that's automatic. Juan Telio, he is keeping Colombia in this. Really nice play by the big man. 12 points, 7 points a game, 5.3 rebounds, 2 assists. Averages 45% from 2-point range, playing for Regatas Corrientes in Argentina. Timeout, Chile. Let's listen in.
No hay nadie que pare esa pelota porque la cortina se sola. No hay segunda ayuda. No hay segunda ayuda, estamos tirando solo. Escuchá. ¿Quién te defiende, Seba? Jackson, van a cambiar. ¿Y cómo quién está? Atencia. Escuchá. Vamos dos lados, pero con Franco. Dos lados con Franco. Tato, recibir vos. Le pasás a Tato. Franco, cortás por acá. Seba, vení acá.
Pero del otro lado para poder jugar por la derecha.
Repito, por eso, es que te va a venir por acá.
A dos lados.
Dos lados. Dos lados con Franco. Dos lados con Franco. Ahí mirá.
I think I haven't said about Telio, of course, 41 years young. Just moving very sprightly. Pause while we get ready for the restart. 4:17 remaining in the second. To 19. Diaz, again, he's going to have to work hard to get his team back on track. And there's obviously a few problems with the scoreboard. We are underway. Chile leading by 12. Morales. He makes things happen. The free throw line. Morales made in the FIBA America Cup qualifiers. 4 games at 8.5 points a game, 3 rebounds, nearly 4 assists. Just a key part of this Chile national team. Deep 3 is good. Samuel Hincapi, Alzate. That was much needed. 8-point lead. Morales, he takes the 3 off the dribble, and they just can't get them to go now. And here comes Roque, driving. And Colombia getting a foothold in this game now. Colombia 2-2. They're going for 3 wins for the first time ever at this stage of a FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. This is their big chance tonight. Chile play Venezuela on. That will be here in Colombia because of the earthquake and the tragedy that has unfolded in Venezuela. We send our heartfelt thoughts out to all that are affected by that tragedy, but Colombia have stepped up, and Venezuela will be hosted by Colombia for their games. Chile again, really strong move. Herrera would not be denied there. Atentia. Delio, long range effort is good for 3. Atentia. Attention. And Colombia are coming back, dragging themselves back into this game. Five-point lead for Chile. Felipe Iñaco to inbound. Iñaco guarded by Brian Angola, who won't give him an inch. Herrera attacks. They're trying to just get an opening here. Here comes one, but they just couldn't get it to go. Telio. Telio again. He wants to have a look and shots up, and it's short by Angola. But what a rebound! What a finish! And the crowd loved that one. Cardenas. It already nearly had a big dunk earlier, but watch this first to the air ball, and Juan Cardenas will go to the line, and Brian Angola might say, well, that was an assist. He's that good, Angola. Cardenas played in 2 of the games. In the Chile game in February, 6 points, 8 rebounds. So he's a key player for Colombia. He played against Brazil as well. The pressure is definitely on now for Chile. Pull up Jay as a foul as they try to block Sebastian Caraco's shot. From 3 from the line so far in the qualifiers, 0 from 4. 26-year-old, 1.80 m. Sebastian Caraco. 5.5 points a game. This is crucial, and he's missed that as well, just walking off the line. And he makes that first free throw of these World Cup qualifiers for Sebastian Caraco. He can't make his free throw, just rolls out. And the second one is long, the ball is loose, and Chile with the long rebound. Herrera having a good game. Marcelo Perez is in. He's under all sorts of pressure. Samuel Hincapi with the foul. So at the line. Marcelo Perez first. World Cup qualifiers in this campaign, playing in Chile. Last played in the America pre-qualifiers in 2023. Played 3 games. So back in the fold, playing his club basketball in Chile, Atlético Puerto Varas. So Chile by 5. 90 seconds remaining in the half. Angola. Looking for an opening. Telio won't hesitate, and he drains it. And this time, I don't think even the crowd were delayed there. He just won't stop shooting. It's wonderful to see the 41-year-old. Juan Telio. 2-point lead for Chile. Are they going to still have a lead when it comes to half-time? Juan Cardenas moves the ball up. And now Brian Angola just takes the ball off Felipe Iñárritu. He wants to have control of this game. Wide open three. And that would have given Colombia the lead for the first time in this ball game. Both teams in team fouls. And Marcelo Perez back at the line. Short on the next one. To the last minute. Deep shot incoming, just off, but the ball's loose and Telio gets it back. Oh, beautiful play by Angola. He comes all the way from the wing, blows past his closeout, and throws it down with two hands. Brian Angola stepping things up for Colombia. Nice pass from Telio. He blew past Felipe Hasse. No help. No help below. Watch this. They've just... all they can do is watch and admire as Angola takes off and crushes it and brings Colombia right back into this ball game.
La salida acá, saca Franco, chapa Carrasco, chapa, Felipe acá, Iguaca, y después, la última ofensiva, es bueno, con continuidad, cuando quedan 5 minutos, 5 segundos, atacamos, cerramos nosotros, no lo dejemos atacar.
Que no te presiones porque tiene informativa.
Y la dura.
Well, what a great plus, two great dunks that Angola has had. And now Chile have been caught first time. We've had a tie since the start of the game. So Chile can pretty much have the last possession of this quarter. They need a good look. Sebastian Caraco. Just 1 second between game and shot clock. They can run it right down inside. There's the mismatch. It's just too hard, but there is time. It's going to need to be a heave, and it's partially blocked. And at half-time, the two teams cannot be separated. Colombia 37, Chile 37 at half-time. Chile will be a little bit frustrated after they had such a good lead. From much of that half of basketball, and then Colombia just caught them right at the end. Tied at 37 as the big scoreboard in front of us there depicts. as on the highlights, he's been a real spark for Chile. They've played with a lot of heart, but Colombia have been patient. They've waited for their time, and they've dragged themselves all the way back into this game. Morales 7 points. Caraco 8 for Chile. They lead the way for and Colombia. Juan Tello 8 points. He has been free flowing scoring. Nice fake pull up. That is some really nice footwork and scoring. And there's a long range shot for Colombia. They've made 1 of 8 from behind the arc. Sergio, just keep going to the hot hand. And then Ryan Angola, once he takes off, there's nothing stopping him. Well, there's the highlights. It's half time, and we'll see you the other side.
Cardoso going up for the jam. Pastore is the youngest, not Pacheco.
Static three-point shot, back iron for Campbell. And now a chance for the out-and-out largest lead off the back of that miss. And that's what it can cost you.
For Argentina, they've been giving up the lanes as the drive and finish is good. Little shrug of the shoulders from Cavado.
Big attack right the way down the runway.
Work here for, oh, what a block! The tyrant!
Oh, what a powerful move down low, Malzinha. Cal Malzinha truly is a Skywalker.
Thrown up and thrown down. Super pass and jammed home by RJ Melendez.
Swatted again by Wiseman, his third block of the game. Roddy the other way, lobs it up. Wiseman the alley-oop finish. A 1-2 punch by the United States.
For the rim rocker and denied with Santos. What a rejection. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Malzinha goes up for the alley-oop jam. My, oh, my.
Are you kidding me?
Papa Nicolau says, give it to me.
Go attack to close out. Bruno inside.
Fills it up. It's all right.
Welcome back to Colombia, the Coliseo Evangelista Mora, Cali, in Cali, Colombia. There is Blanco Morales. His presence is much needed. He's just heading off again. Last-minute preparations for the second half. A lot of fans enjoying the action here. It's the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Echenique looks relaxed, leading scorer and rebounder for this team. Leading scorer and block shots, 1.7 blocks a game, second in rebounds. Ryan Angola leads the team at 6'4" with rebounds, 10 rebounds a game. Let's go with 11 points, so he's averaging a double-double, and there he is. And he's already had two big plays as well. 2 big dunks. He's an amazing player. Played in the Champions League in Europe a number of occasions. There's Roque, and this game is tied. It could go either way. Have Chile had the best that they can play in that first half, and are Colombia going to take control of things because they want to? They don't want complications. In relation to their qualification. Echenique. Colombia, with a win, will advance to the next stage. Cordoba, he must be so pleased with the way his charge is played in that half, but in the end the likes of Juan Tello just kept pouring the points in and dragging Colombia back to where they are now, which is even. Crowd are enjoying themselves here. It's a great spectacle, the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. Chile need to win to have any chance of keeping their hopes alive of progressing to the second round of the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. The teams that do make it through, the top 3 from each of the 4 groups, which will make 2 groups of 6. Colombia are hoping they will be there. Let's listen in. We're just moments away from the restart. There's Brian Angola, cool and calm. Colombia know they cannot sleep on this Chile team. And there's Angola turning to being coach. Angola, just as he gives some instructions to his charge. He's been playing national team since the FIBA AmeriCup in 2017 when he averaged 13.6 rebounds. And then you look at the Basketball Champions League this year with Dreamland Gran Canaria. They've had a difficult season in the Spanish league. And then Galatasaray in 23, Pina Carsiaca 23, Ike 22, and Filou Ostend. Wow, he was amazing. 14 games that season, averaging 14 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. His best season in the Basketball Champions League for Pina Carsiaca, 16 points, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. It's all about now. It's all about the FIBA Americas Basketball World Cup qualifiers. I think we're ready to go. And we are tied at 37 apiece. Telio again, trying to attack, gets in the post. Up against Fabio Martinez, nice fade away, no good. Rebound ripped down by Felipe Iñako. Iñako attacks, Angola won't let him go all the way. Screen by Hasse. Shots up, but no good. 41 years young. Juan Telio. Romero Roque attacks the basket. Roque there just going left-handed, creating contact with Morales. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Averaging 11 points, 3.3 rebounds, 5.7 assists. And drains the free throw. Just 3 of 6 from the line coming into this game. 50%. National team since the 2019 FIBA AmeriCup pre-qualifiers. And the 2025 FIBA AmeriCup. 12 points, 3.5 rebounds, 3 assists. But now it's the Basketball World Cup. The road to Qatar, and Colombia want to get to that second round, and they want to do it tonight. Extra pass, nice fake, and attacking the basket, but no good. A great hustle by Hasse. He's averaging 16 points, 8 rebounds a game. You can see right from the outset tonight, just under 1 assist as well. They wanted to get it to him inside. He's been playing at Capitanes in Mexico. Physicality between the two teams. The referees are judging too much physicality on the box out on the free throw. And now Juan Cordoba is having a coach's challenge. Referee saw something she did not like, and referees are going to have to sort that out. Referees just checking the play again, and just to see if there was too much physicality there, too much unnecessary physicality. And Juan Cordoba. Professional basketball coach. It looks as though they've called Worth the look again. And Fabian Martinez knocks down the free throw. Chile will get sideline possession as well, and they can build lead again. Herrera in motion, and Michael Jackson just getting caught up with him. Two-point lead for Chile. Herrera, nice pass. And the finish, beautiful cut to the basket by Felipe Nyako. Angola. he create? Telio, he won't hesitate. Just off. Can Chile build another lead? And Yako having to come back out. Morales inside. And Angola, just too much for a mismatch there, even for Brian Angola. 2 shots incoming for Chile. And Felipe Hasse, the leading scorer and rebounder for Chile. Nothing but net for Hasse. 28 years old. And makes the free throw. Here comes Colombia. Nice extra pass, but the defense is solid. Ball's loose. Big rebound by Felipe Hasse. And Echenique and Hasse are really going at it. Celio. Alicente. Atencia inside outside dribble, creates space and just skims the front of the rim. So now Chile have a chance to extend from 6-point lead. Morales, no way through there. Wide open three, just short. Antelia with the rebound. Tentia off the screen, now bounce pass. That's more like it for Colombia. Echenique in rhythm, catches the ball off 2-foot landing and elevates and crushes it. Morales, screen. And Hasse called for a offensive foul and frustration for Cordoba. He's trying to just give some space for the shooter in the corner with the screen. But just moved his hip maybe. It's FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers in Colombia. Colombia versus Chile. Angola for 3, off. Good effort on the rebound by Chile. They are giving everything for the cause. None more so than Sebastian Herrera. The fans getting louder and louder as their team that have dragged themselves all the way back to All Square at 37 apiece are now 4 down. 45-41. Chile, a must-win for them. Angola, catch, off, rebound. At pace, bringing it back out. Martinez brings it out. Shot clock inside the last 10 seconds. And Hasse loses control. It looks like the ball is remaining with Chile. Short on that long-range shot. Nice put shot incoming, but Echenique just didn't look comfortable there. All the way for Chile with Sebastian Caraco up to the top. Hasse inside. Wasn't quite an angle there. Good job by Colombia and Michael Jackson there on the defense. Baseline out of bounds for Chile. Into the corner, and that's way short. And another rebound for Jaime Echenique. Atencia bringing the ball down the floor, and let's just see what happens here. Martinez comes across, and is there a need for... He's trying actually to get out of the way. Roque into the corner. Celia between the legs. Into the game for the first time. Really powering his way through was Soren De Luque. No good on the make, but a good attempt. Varela needs to share that ball. Hasse into the corner. A triple team, but they get it back. Open three. In and out. Good job on the rebound, and here comes Colombia. Bounce pass. Oh, what a make! Wonderful running off the floor by Michael Jackson. And the crowd love that. Colombia basketball in full flow. And the good concentration for the finish. Jackson at the line, drains it. 1 point lead for Chile, an absolute thriller again on a Friday evening here in the Americas. Qualification for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Varela brings the ball out, another three, it's just short. Oh, great rebound, fantastic play by Kevin Rubio. He's had a couple of really nice offensive moments, a layup and that offensive rebound and putback. Pull-up J is off, and Hasse is having himself a ball game. Trying his trade in the Mexican League for Capitanes. Beautiful pass and the underhand layup for Sebastian Caraco, and Chile extend their lead again, this time to 5. Baseline J, nothing but net for Colombia. It's that man again, Hansel Atentia. 12 points a game. And they're going to need all of those average tonight. Look at the downhill explosion from Caraco. Roque looking for options. Screens there. Cross to Tellier. He likes to put it through his legs. He's had it, missed it, got it. And again, So physical, and Soren de Luque getting caught up. Kevin Rubio trying to box out, but Soren de Luque ended up going to the floor. Both teams in team fouls. Big free throws. For de Luque. Makes both free throws. Chile by 3. Just joining us, Chile in red, attacking the basket to our right. Colombia in yellow, and Chile have to win this game and hope that Brazil beat Venezuela when they play later in this window. Great play from Chile. Pull up J off. Telio can't secure that rebound, and Chile extending their lead to 5. 3:05 remaining in the third. Thomas Diaz makes some changes. Nice 3. This is looking really good for Chile, the team in red, and Sebastian Suarez, second leading scorer for Chile, has just drained the 3 and forced a timeout from Colombia.
Sencillamente vamos a tener la pelota aquí, vamos a jugar simple, okay, pero que sea primero por el lado de Cárdenas, para que haga la pantalla, okay. Cárdenas, te abres acá, Tello, sí, toma la pantalla, y la trae a Roma la da y se va aquí, hey, juguemos en el 2 contra 2 aquí. Bueno, lo que pasa es que no estamos haciendo ni 2 pases siquiera para anotar, ahí está el problema, y en defensa estamos siempre por atrás. Ellos hacen esto, una pantalla se queda aquí, la pelota viene acá y hay pantalla para el jugador que sale otra vez aquí. ¡Cambio!
Hey, ¡cambio! Está solo, sí. Pásenle la bola, el gol lo dijo, mano, pásenle la bola.
¡Cambio aquí!
Tiramos tiros forzados.
Ok, asociémonos otra vez. Okay.
Brian Angola coming back into the game. Telio. So we're back underway. Mario Roque. Telio passing inside. Iñaco. Telio will take the J. He's off. These aren't great shot selections. Telio was making his shots earlier. He's 41 years young. And Chile in control here. Suarez. Nice passing across. Great block by Juan Cardenas. He is a great athlete. Talking a good athlete, Angola. And I think Chile will want the foul on the floor. Let's just see. And the referees are speaking. 2 is good. A lot of continuation there. But he is right into his steps there. I think that's a good call. He's actually into his first step, so he's in the act of making his layup, and he finishes. So there should be one shot to complete the three-point play, which Brian Angola does. Five-point lead for Chile. Can they pull off a massive victory, their first victory? They're on an 8-game losing streak on the road. And they've lost their last 7 World Cup qualifiers. Angola starting to affect the game, both ends of the floor. Down the free throws. 6 of 6 from the free throw line coming into this game. 11 points, 10 rebounds, averaging a double-double. To 53 Chile. They lead, but it's precarious. Colombia 2-2. Chile 0-4. Have to win, and they hope that Brazil beat Venezuela. Step back is off for Sebastian Caraco. And Colombia have possession. Diaz is right there with the referee. He's almost wanting to get on the court and join in with the Colombian teammates. Roque. Whistle. Eoto Piqué irate with that foul, and the fouls are piling up. Tell you, this is the first. It's the second. One-point lead for Chile into the last minute of the third. Very physical on that screen with Kevin Rubio. Will go to the free throw line. And in Chile, with the Universidad de Concepción. Basketball Champions League Americas this season, 6 games, nearly 9 points a game, 4 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and we've already seen today how important he is. Look at Brian Angola, coast to coast, silky smooth. Brian Angola carrying Colombia on his back. Chile rebound, and he is the leading rebounder as well. Referees calling it a jump ball, and possession arrow will take place. Angola, you just can't take your eye off him for a moment. Cardenas is in. Caraco. Back to the inbounder. Inbounds, nice. Oh, big block by Cardenas. Here comes Angola. Nice pass. Extra pass. And a big block or is it a foul? A lot of physicality there. As Samuel Hincapi came charging in along the baseline to try and attack the basket. He's at the free throw line. Just 22 years old at the University of North Dakota. Baseline. Oh, what a throwdown! What a big-time, unbelievable play from Samuel Hincapi-Alzate. That is awesome, and that just woke up the University of North Dakota right there. One-handed, elevates and crush it. That is a highlight reel play right there. And Cordoba say, what has just happened? Samuel Hincapi-Alzate has just happened right on top of Chile, and Colombia have a 2-point lead. Last few seconds of the third. What a moment to witness here in Colombia. No way through for Caraco. Attacks inside, fade away, blocked by Cardenas, and time runs out, and Colombia in the ascendancy. And the fans are up, they are excited, and Cordoba has some problems to turn the momentum around. End of the third, Colombia 60, Chile 58. Slowly but surely, Colombia have just hung around. They've had some really nice highlights. But Chile led for a long stretches of this game. Colombia have just taken the lead at the end of that third quarter with that huge dunk from Samuel Hincapi. Play there from Hansel Ententia, and that, right, you can see the fans in the stands there, right in front of those young fans. That is a great moment for the future generation of Colombian basketball, boys and girls. Well, I hope you're enjoying the action. Hincapi to the University of North Dakota. It's in the third tier of American college basketball, NJCAA. He's an All-American at that level. Been at Lemoyne and Lakeland College. He will be at the University of North Dakota for this upcoming season. We wish him well. And a great highlight for us to witness with the baseline dunk. Colombia, are they going to take control, or will Chile again show some fight and resilience? Here they come. Oh, blocked. Hincapi just waited. He's starting to show his mettle. Drains the three. Dunk. Block 3. How do you like that? And it's a 5-point lead for Colombia. They found a hero, somebody who can play alongside the likes of Angola. Nice play, just silencing the crowd from Felipe Hasse. 3-point lead for Colombia. Can Chile stay with this now high-octane offense for Colombia? Into the corner, shots up, in and out. And Morales diving on the floor. Great hustle. Sebastian Herrera brings the ball over the timeline. And Hasse and Christian Solis fighting for position. Great hustle by Hincapi. And he just pulls up, no hesitation, and nothing but net. Fun game of basketball with Chile under all sorts of pressure here. They have to win and hope Brazil beat Venezuela to keep their hopes of progressing to the second round alive. It's going to be tough, because Colombia seem to have their tails up now. Another offensive foul for Colombia. Chile hanging tough. Thomas Diaz asking the question, as you would as the coach who's on the receiving end. This time the offensive foul goes against Chile, and Cordoba just can't believe it. It was a pass and then he's leaned in. Fabian Martinez, too much contact there on that play. 63-60. We continue forward. 8:26 remaining in the fourth. Ansel Atentia. Telio looking for options. Atentia. Screen from Telio, but Atentia still on the outside. Comes inside, gets all the way to the basket. Hincapi, he's off to the left. And foul by Brian Angola. Rebound, but it's definite foul as Hasse. 3 fouls for Colombia, just 1 for Chile. Martinez steps out. Herrera. Hasse offering the screen, and he can roll. But nice, good hands by Telio, and he's frustrated. He's got to be calm. He's got to be calm. He doesn't want to pick up a technical. Did try and swipe down on the ball, and there was some hand. Small margins here. Colombia 63, Chile 60. A game that Chile must win. Morales looking for options. That's a good option, but Samuel Hincapi did enough defensively. Keeps the ball moving. Atencia attacks. No help on the defensive end. And Colombia lead by 5, their biggest lead of the game. Rubio to Morales. That defense is one step quicker now. Pushed away by Juan Cardenas. He's had some good moments when required as well. And the higher ranked team are starting to flex their muscles. Telio getting to his spot, too flat. Plenty of time for Chile to make an impression in this game. Rubio. Herrera inside. Nice. Oh, he just wanted to step through there, but he stayed in front of Cardenas and he blocked it again. Great play from Cardenas, super energy. Hincapi. Telio inside, outside, screen offered. Angola makes the three and he's fouled. A huge moment in this game delivered yet again by Brian Angola. Uses the screen, goes left, pulls up, and he elevates and hangs in the air. Angola has just drained the three and extended the lead for Colombia. That is deep. That is tough. And Franco Morales looking at the officials, saying, are you sure that was a foul? Well, I think it was. And Juan Cordoba has got some stress to deal with here because Colombia have turned things right around. Tough on Chile. They have led for so much of this game. Now they're down by 8 at crunch time in the fourth quarter. They've given everything. Have they got anything left? But with Juan Cardenas, Samuel Hincapi, Brian Angola, Atencia is a constant as well for Colombia. They've got a lot of talent on that roster, and Brian Angola knows how to manage games and to win games. He's done it at club and at country for many years. Angola with a chance to complete a 4-point play. A lot of communication with the refs, but I like the way on the whole the referees have conducted this game. It's been physical, as you'd expect at this stage of a qualification campaign. But Chile have got to produce something special now. Morales guarded closely by Atencia. That was really smart. And Morales at the line. Makes the first. And the second. So back to a 7-point game. Chile need a stop. Tense out, but with Brian Angola really feeling it. And Cardenas on the floor as well. Attempted score, and Chile with Enyako, penetrate kick. Arce almost stolen. They're going to have to start again. Morales attacks. Oh, that's beautiful. Really nice play by Felipe Hasse there, just pinning his defender so Morales could go round him. 5-point lead. Chile won't go away. They can't go away. It's all or nothing at the moment. Rebound in Yako. Shots up from deep, just off. Jackson with the rebound. Atencia has the ball. Just running a bit of clock in Yako. That's really nice. Pull up And the drain too. That is really outstanding one-on-one basketball from Atencia. Stopped on a dime, pulled up and knocked down the two. Screen from Morales. He's going to go one-on-one or try to. Round arm. Can't get it to go. And Colombia strengthening their grip on this game. FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifier. Game day 5 for these two teams. First round action. Second round starts later this summer. Angola, he can't miss. Just when needed, Superman put on his cape and is draining shots from everywhere. 10-point lead for Colombia. Herrera. Just an extra pep in the step for Colombia. Foul called. Cappy in. For Colombia. The line, Herrera. Herrera playing in France for Paris Basketball. His first World Cup qualifier action for this campaign. Atencia. Telio just off. And Cordoba is not happy with that at all. Just feels that his players were trying to get position on the rebound. Still time. While there's time, there's hope. 8-point lead for Colombia. Baseline inbounds. Nice defense off that. They're on the run. Morales. Rubio attacks. And he almost gets Rubio almost gets the ball to drop there. Really quick at attacking the basket. Rubio at the line. Makes the first. They have played tough tonight, Chile. But is it going to be in vain? As Colombia can extinguish their hopes of qualifying. And of course Colombia have got to take care of their own business. Because they want to qualify, which they will do with a win. And then they want to try and win the rest of their games in this window. As all results are taken through to round 2. Great defense from Sebastian Caraco. Pepe. There's two. A great future ahead of him. Free throw. There's still plenty of time. This is only a 5-point lead. And Coach Thomas Diaz knows that. Caraco, big free throw. Knocks it down. 4-point lead. Angola back in the game, as well as Cardenas. Roque, Telio. Oh, he turns, pulls up, just can't get it to go. He likes the mid-range. It's a bit of old school basketball. Maybe he could have got one dribble closer or got all the way to the basket. Angola's going to inbound. Back inside to Angola, back outside. Hincapié drains the three. That's wonderful team basketball from Colombia. Can Chile respond? Just off. Oh, and Hasse just couldn't keep hold of the offensive rebound. Another big play from Samuel Hincapié. Comes Atencia. He's been chased hard by Caraco. They're going to run some clock maybe now. 7-point lead. The clock is their friend. Cardenas offers the screen and then moves away. Another screen coming. They just can't shake the defense. Long two. Nothing but nets. Ansel Atencia has he just sent Colombia into the second round. It's timeout, Chile. Big play after big play from Colombia just when it mattered. Samuel Hincapié and now Ansel Atencia. Well, Chile's heart's going to be broken here in Cali, Colombia. Nova has been frustrating in this second half. 9-point lead for Colombia. This team must keep fighting. Play against Venezuela on Monday evening here in Colombia. So they will stay in Colombia after this game. With Colombia hosting Venezuela's games at the moment. Venezuela will play Colombia on Thursday, July the 9th to finish off the first round and to finalise positions in this group. But at the moment, Chile will be eliminated. Into the corner, step back three, and it just skimmed the hoop from Sebastian Caraco's effort. Colombia have really made it tough. Angola off his left hand dribble, and here comes Chile. Slow down. I mean, Herrera, really smart play, trying to get the foul as well. Angola travelling. He thought he was fouled by Morales, but the call is a travel, and now a technical foul. By the looks of it, let's just confirm what's happened here. Angola's, well, that is a foul. That does look like a foul. Morales had his arms right across Angola's body. And Angola can't believe it. He's been told to move away. He should do that. These are experienced refs. It's called a travel, but there was a lot of contact. I don't know if they will review it or if there'll be a coach's challenge if Colombia have a challenge remaining. Herrera and Angola both playing their basketball in Europe. Just having a little conversation about it. Diaz speaking to his young charge, Samuel Hincapi. And Herrera knocks down the free throw. Is there going to be last minute heroics? It's a two-possession game. 1 minute 17 seconds remaining. Trying to get a shot off. Great D. Herrera. Still Herrera. And he's, whoa, wonderful play by Cardenas. He is a long body, athletic, and moves his feet really well. And Herrera sort of got himself contorted and leaning backwards. But that was the pressure of Cardenas being there and maybe thinking he was going to get blocked. Well, it's time out, and it's right at the crunch time end of this ball game. Everything on the line for Chile and Colombia. Colombia with a win, they qualify for the second round with 3 wins. The first time ever to have 3 wins in the first round of qualification for the World Cup. And with a loss, Chile will be eliminated from this year's World Cup qualifiers. Have they got some magic left in them? They have shown a lot of fight, a lot of skill on the road here in Colombia. It's their home for this game and for their game against Venezuela on Monday early evening here in Colombia. It will only take one shot from Chile to make things very interesting. Herrera, catch, shoot, drains it. That's a 2 though, foot on the line. You can see the ref calling it as a 2, 4-point lead. Angola. Is he going to decide this game? Angola goes left, plays at his own pace. Cardenas. They need to move the ball. Shots up, and Cardenas just run out of options. Morales. Open 3 is good. What a finale here in Colombia. They just broke down there, Colombia, on the offense. Cardenas turned it over, and Chile have got something left. They've answered my question, and they forced a timeout by Colombia. What a ball game. The big man, Felipe Hasse, knocking down a 3 just when his country needed it most. Wonderful play. 1 point lead for Colombia. Coming into this game, 52% from behind the arc, nearly 53%, 10 of 19. So he definitely can make the three. And he was left wide open there. There was the two from Herrera in the corner beforehand. Just Chile keeping their cool, staying calm, and delivering when it matters most. Not sure exactly what's being checked. It is at the time. Now, it's timeout. Chile have just scored, so Colombia can advance the ball. Let's just see. Well, maybe they're looking at that play. They've called it a 2. The ref was in good position. He's clearly signing that. That's his signal. Now let's just see. Well, his right toe seems to be on the line. The left foot is definitely behind. But they need to get another out. This is the angle, and it's clearly foot on the line, which is a pity for Chile, because the game would be tied now if that was a 3. But it's still making for a very interesting finish. Buckle up, everybody. It's all on the line. Will Chile fight another day with a win, or will Colombia qualify for the second round with a win? 79-78, 26 seconds. They could try and run it down. It's almost stolen. And they foul. Almost stolen from Morales and that Chilean. Sprawling defense. Juan Cordoba and his players deserve great credit. Sideline possession, Angola. Herrera trying to put Angola off. Another foul, as Chile have one to give. Well, that is their 4th foul. Now, is this tactic going to prove to be the right one? Cardenas at the line. Had some big moments in this second half. He's 4 of 4 from the free throw line coming into this ball game. Six points, 5.5 rebounds. This is average. That is long. Huge free throw. Short, and Chile have plenty of time to win this game. Both teams on team fouls. Can they get a good look? Can they space the floor? Herrera to win it. He's made the shot. This is unreal. Chile just doing amazing things here down the stretch. They were gone. It looked as though their World Cup dreams were in tatters, but they had other ideas. Juan Cordoba and his men have come charging back behind 2 big threes. First by Hasse, and now Herrera, who had also hit the 2 in the corner. That is big time play right when Chile needed it. What a ball game. Chile are still alive. It's timeout, Colombia. You just cannot make this up. It is just theatre of dreams FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers, delivering time after time. Is this the moment made for Brian Angola? As they've gone from 9 up to 2 down, almost in the blink of an eye. Angola, you could see the frustration. He can't believe it, but they've got to deliver here. Colombia are 2-1 at the moment. They've played 1 game left. Chile 0-4. Chile will go to 1-4 with a win. Colombia will go to 2-2. There's 4 seconds remaining. And Atencia, can the young player from North Dakota, who's going to North Dakota, Hincapié, win the game for Colombia? The answer is no. Incredible scenes here in Colombia on the road. The proud fans of Chile, they celebrate, but what a finish, what a finale. And Chile have somehow, some way, won this ball game, and their qualification hopes for the 2027 World Cup stay alive. Final score, Colombia 79, Chile unbelievably 81. What a ball game, and Chile absolutely correctly celebrate like champions, because they played like champions down the stretch. Herrera, who plays his basketball high level in Europe, Paris basketball, based corner 2, nearly a 3, and then that massive 3, 1-on-1, created space for himself, step back and knocked it down. What a moment for Chile. The team in red, the Rioja, a fine wine, has just matured right in front of our eyes here in Colombia on the road. Great job by Juan Cordoba. A lot of frustration there in the second half as they lost the lead and fell behind and looked as though they were gone, but they never gave up hope. It was a complete team effort, with Felipe Hasse delivering a massive 3 and then Herrera finishing things off. Samuel Hincapié had a chance to win it at the buzzer, but it wasn't to be for the young 22-year-old college star. Morales played tough all game. It's an incredible game. Herrera and Morales just looking at each other going, what has just happened? Well, what's just happened is you're still in with a chance of qualifying for the second round. Look at this. Looks as though they've just won the group. It must feel like that for Chile. What a great moment. Enjoy these. You deserve it. And I'm sure Colombia, once the dust settled, will hand it to them and say, well done, Chile. That was an incredible last couple of minutes where they hit all the shots they needed to. Enjoy this as much as you can. They remain here to play Venezuela Monday evening. And if they can beat Venezuela, they will finish 2-4, and who knows? But first off, they've done what they needed to do, what they could control. But they are relying on Venezuela losing to Brazil. So Brazil beating Venezuela to keep Venezuela at the Venezuela would then be 1-3. They are 1 game behind. Wow. Hincapié, a star is born there for Colombia. He had some great moments with the dunk. Nice assist there and threes. And he had a couple of threes, and look at Atencia go. This is where Chile were really rocking. And then this 4-point play that Angola delivered. and you just thought Colombia were going to run away with it and get their qualification confirmed. They'll be relying on the Brazil-Venezuela game as well now. And Morales getting to the hoops. He may not be the biggest player, Morales, but what a big heart. And Angola was just doing his thing, and he just felt Colombia were going to win the game. Just dancing against Iñaki, who is a good defender, but I think Iñaki was mesmerised. Back outside to Hincapié. That's a really smart pass off one hand by Angola, and Hincapié must have thought, I'm going to be part of a big victory here. But Chile hadn't read that script, and nor had Coach Cordoba. Wow, what a ball game. Stunned crowd here in Colombia. Brazil 5-0. Venezuela 1-3. Colombia 2-1. They haven't updated it. Chile are now 1-4, and Colombia are 2-2. Venezuela to play Brazil. But all the standings, all the final standings will become apparent as the games are played. Chile now 1-4, Colombia 2-2. But it's been an incredible ball game, a wonderful comeback from Chile. And they will remain here to play Venezuela on Monday night. And incredible celebrations at the end of the game. Congratulations to Chile. An absolute incredible performance and comeback. Their World Cup qualifier hopes are still alive. Good night.